ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Hey guys, we're giving away a code to The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. If you want to be entered in this code, follow the rules that you see before you. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, leave a comment down below into something you liked in this review, or just say hey, but make sure you say you're entered into possibly win this code. 24 hours after this movie goes up, I will choose a winner. You will have to go over to my Instagram and I will send you that code. Good luck to everybody who entered. This is such a fun Nick Cage movie. And this is Nick Cage week here on VFG Movie Reviews. And we kicked it off with Color Out of Space, which I will link over here. And it will be at the end of this video. But I love this. Nick Cage, in this movie, he's kind of a down and out guy. He takes this offer to go hang out with an Uber fan for $1 million, which leads to some crazy, interesting stuff. We have Nicolas Cage playing Nick Cage. We have Pedro Pascal playing Javi, and he is brilliant in this movie, especially on the LSD moment. They are just brilliant together. Tiffany Haddish, who didn't even need to be in this movie at all. We have Sarah Hogan playing the wife. Who else do we have? That's pretty much this. He goes on this trip. He ends up getting recruited by the FBI or the CIA or something, which is totally a thing that didn't even need to be in the movie. They both get murdered, get killed, and it's just an absolute fucking waste. They didn't need to be in this movie. They could have done this a different way. But really, this is about Nicolas Cage, and he's got to pay some bills, so he takes us the money. And the Uber fan, Pedro Pascal, Javi, he is an Uber fan. He has a whole secret room that has like all of Nick Cage, a bunch of Nick Cage memorabilia. It's really funny. But they strike up a friendship, man, because they feel they have the same things in common, which helps Nick Cage learn more and everything. And Neil Patrick Harrison is playing his manager, and I love it. They got this line, he's like, and we'll make a comeback, but it's not as if we left or anything. And it's really funny. And he then helps Javi come up with a script of a movie they're writing, but then it takes off that the cousin has kidnapped this girl, and everything unveils, and then at the end of the movie, it turns into a movie, and Demi Moore's playing his wife, and he's got this extremely hot daughter, and the movie's called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, but it was written and directed by him and Javi, and after this crazy shit out and all this shit, and it's just such an insane flick, but it is a fun flick. This movie is ridiculously fun. Like, Nick Cage kind of sees his younger self, Nicky Coppola. And, like, there's a moment where they're in this bar and his imaginary thing starts making out with, and he's like, yeah, that's what I like. Nicolas Cage kisses, it's the best. And like, but he's imagining it. The thing's not even really there. And it's just, this is the movie that Nick Cage needed. And Nick Cage has been knocking it out of the park ever since this movie. But even before then, man, he's become a real horror icon. And it's just, was the perfect vehicle for Nick Cage, and for him to show himself, for him to do a little self-reflecting, and for him to pretty much parody himself in an amazingly fun way. I dug this movie. It was very cool. This review should have came out when this movie came out, but it kind of fell through the cracks, so I'm doing it now. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4. The cinematography is a 3.5. The characters are a 4.5. The design is a 3.5, which brings our total to 3.87. 5. Are you guys a fan of Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent? Did you guys go see it when it came out in theaters? Do you love me some Nick Cage? Because everybody loves Nick Cage. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024, and I will see you in my next review.